Hi, my name is Brandon Lakey. I'm an executive marketing director with our firm, and I want to talk to you a little bit about the number one no-no, what I call the cardinal sin in our business, which is talking about products first. So let me set the scene for you a little bit. You're brand new. You're so excited. You've come to a couple of trainings. You've started to be a little dangerous in your knowledge. And now you're starting to reach out to people that you know and talk to them. So what do you talk to them about? Well, hopefully you've watched some of the other videos and you know that there's an entire script for that, for reaching out to people, Flat Tire 5 Top 25, and talking about getting some assistance with training, as well as spreading the word for what you're doing and building referral partnerships, right? But let's just say that you decide to abandon all that and you make the big mistake. You go to people and you start talking about products first. Let's talk about what that means. What that means is you've reached out to someone and you're so excited because you're like, oh my gosh, Aunt Johnny, here's the thing. I just learned about this really cool annuity product and it has this bell and whistle, or I just learned about this really cool life insurance product. And now what have you done? What have you done? You've approached someone and you've tried to talk to them about a product. They're going to perceive that as that you are trying to sell them a product. But you're brand new. You're not an established financial educator yet. You have the relationship with your aunt, but you don't have the credibility as a financial professional. So now your enthusiasm creates a little curiosity for them. They start asking you questions about this new product that you're so excited to share with them, and you can't really answer those questions. So they pretty quickly make a judgment that you don't really know what you're talking about, or that they're not interested, or maybe you answer the questions incorrectly and they decide they don't want it. And now you've ruined what could have been a great opportunity. Or even worse, they treat you like a salesperson and you had the relationship with this person, but now they're not treating you like a nephew or a niece. They're treating you like a salesperson. And in 2023, 2024, whenever you watch this video, I'm going to tell you the last thing you want to be treated like nowadays is a salesperson. And so if you do that, you could potentially even damage relationships. So leading with product is a big, big no-no. Instead, what you should be doing, and hopefully you know this by now, but just in case you don't, you should be leading with our crusade of financial education. Aunt Johnny, what I would love to do is teach you a little bit about what I'm doing. I'm so excited to share it with you. At the very least, you'll know what I'm doing, you're helping me with some training, and maybe you can send people my way. It's that super indirect approach. I'm telling you, if you lead with product, it almost always ends in disaster. And so I want to encourage you not to do that. And if someone asks you about product, that's awesome. Your first inclination is going to go, oh my gosh, they're asking a question I know the answer to because I watched that other video, or I was live the other day and I heard the explanation for that. So now I can tell them about it. I'm going to caution you there to steer them back through the path of education. That's a great question. You know, Uncle Chester, I really appreciate you asking that. I'm new. So I would love to answer that question, but I don't even know all the answers yet. I'm new. Tell you what, I would love to answer that question. And honestly, I need help with training anyway. So I'll tell you what, let me set something up. It's going to be helping me with my training, and I'll have my trainer there with me. They're an expert in this stuff, and they'll be able to answer those questions. So the cool thing is you don't have to know everything, and you get to use the I'm new card. And I encourage you, use the I'm new card. Don't get yourself in a situation where now you're approaching someone as a salesperson and then they treat you as such, because now you're going to have to go back and do that repair work. In some cases, people aren't super forgiving, especially if you're getting into an outside layer of people. Maybe you don't have as much of a relationship, a top 25, top 100 person. And now they say, oh gosh, that person, they're just reaching out to me because they're trying to sell me something, because you led with product versus leading with our mission of financial education. If you just think very simply, if I were to just approach you out of the blue and say, I'd like to talk to you about your investments, versus how would you react if I approached you and I said, I'm working with a financial education firm. I'm super excited. We've got these How Money Works books, and we're actually teaching people all the stuff we wish someone would have taught us when we were 19. It's all the stuff that wealthy people have been taught for generations. If I approached you that way, which one do you think you would be more interested? Which one do you think would be more palatable? So if you think of it this way, you'll see what I'm saying. Products, leading with products, leads you down a really rough path. Leading with financial education, that's the answer. So thank you very much for watching this, and no product talk.